What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I wanted to bring you guys a brand new Destiny gameplay commentary talking about Trials of Osiris. Week 7 is here on Burning Shrine, which is a repeat of Week 1. A little surprised that this was the map choice this week. If you guys saw my first 9-0 that me, Teddy, and RK all day ran. I ran with my Warlock, and we got our 9-0 within like 40 minutes or so after Trials released. And then I uploaded that. I, for the most part, saw some very similar strategies from folks. A couple, very few. We played 22 matches, 23 matches, something like that. And there was maybe 2 teams that decided they were going to try to camp outside. The funny thing is we actually got alpha a whole lot, which maybe mitigated some of the teams that would potentially sit outside and try to use that strategy when they're on alpha side. Most of the time, people kind of rotating, either going up towards C or coming down through that long side over by A at the special. And we were pretty much able to run the same strategies that we ran week 1 with a lot of success. Now, this week I actually tried something different on my Blade Dancer. I ran with an invisibility build. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing, I might just post it anyway. I think I will just do that. I'm just going to post that entire run. I was having a ball. It was actually pretty funny to try that different build out and, have success with it. So I went pretty heavy invisibility. I was using Caprice Sting, and then I want to say it's called Shadow Jack, I think, something like that, or Shadow Blade. I can't remember exactly what it is because I've never ever run it. And I was trying to creep up on a lot of teams, and I got so many flanks, or there's times when it wasn't even a flank. I walked right in front of people after kind of weaving my way right into their face, and they didn't even know it was there because you don't really show up on radar. And then as soon as you start firing, it's like you get first shot, you can usually drop people, throw down some nades, and really tear folks up. So I'm kind of interested in posting that gameplay just to see what you guys, how you guys would react to it. Now, in terms of just, I guess on a Bungie level, them reintroducing Burning Shrine for week 7 instead of going to Asylum or Anomaly is kind of puzzling to me. I'm not at all upset about playing Burning Shrine. I think it might be possibly the best map for Trials of Osiris, but we haven't played Asylum, which I think would actually be pretty fun. And we haven't played Anomaly, which I'm like, it kind of feels like a cauldron to me, which is like hit or miss with some folks. I think there's some shotgun players that might probably enjoy Anomaly, but it does offer up some long lines of sight, and you can get away with sniping in a couple different locations. I'm actually very interested in seeing how that map will play out. So, I don't necessarily have a strong opinion about them reintroducing Burning Shrine, but I saw there was a couple people here and there when I uploaded the video that was kind of disappointed in seeing Burning Shrine again, because I guess Trials is kind of on, I don't know, maybe content fatigue for some folks. I personally feel like if elimination mode was a mode, I would play it more than anything else currently in the game. So the fact that Trials comes up on this weekly basis offers me variety in that I'm able to play a mode that I would actually enjoy. I don't really necessarily care a whole lot about the map more than I do the mode, because the rest of the game, look, I enjoy Destiny a whole lot. I've been posting and playing for a very long time, but harkening back to some of my competitive days and Gears, like this mode feels really good to me in terms of having just the right amount of gameplay, I guess, kind of flow that makes it kind of intense, and you get kind of like that adrenaline feel going when you're playing, and it doesn't feel cheap. Like when you die, it feels pretty legit. I mean, I know there's a lot of folks like running Thorn, right? But for the most part, it feels like, hey, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have played this way. Here's what I should have done better. Or our team ran the wrong strategy, or the other team was just flat out better than us. So I feel like you get a lot more authentic feeling losses than, I guess, in Control or Clash. Skirmish is pretty much the same way too. I think when you lower the numbers and get rid of some of the random variables, then it kind of makes the gameplay a little bit tighter and a lot more fun. So overall, I'm happy to be playing Burning Shrine again. pretty net neutral, I think, overall in terms of, you know, having a strong opinion about it. But it's certainly fun, and I was able to experiment, like I said, with running a new strategy this time with my Blade Dancer. I'm probably gonna, if we end up on a refresh on all of the maps again, or maybe they just mix and match from here on out, I think I'm gonna toy around with playing with some different builds and you know, kind of running a little bit different strategy each time, just to kind of see what works and what doesn't work. If you guys are burned out on Trials of Osiris, please let me know. I'm very interested to hear feedback about that. And, you know, I'm kind of wondering what Bungie's going to do next with the mode. Are they going to reintroduce some new gear? I think they need more frequently paced gear refreshes in some of these, be it different looking gear or some new weapons or whatever. The content pace that they're at is just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right, I guess, for the type of game this is. So I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. And until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. What's up, Eclipse? Chuckles, hey, good morning. Beautiful Prudence, you cry every time. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?